Hey family, how's everybody today? Out here enjoying this nature. Few things I had on my mind that I want to talk about. It's interesting because I always tell you how everything is a distraction. Okay? If something is telling you to look this way, they don't want you to look the opposite way. Okay? For instance, as an example, everybody's talking about this gorilla glue girl that put glue in her hair. Okay? And she couldn't get it out. I mean, this girl, you talking about viral? This news went viral worldwide. Okay, people sending them money, celebrities, all this stuff, right? At the same time, this other girl in Jamaica, that was her name, Kalina Collier. I heard this other sister talk about her last night, and I was thinking about that. And anyway, this girl, she went missing. Nobody can find where she is. She's in a Jamaica resort. I forget the name of it. Coral something in Jamaica. Kalina Collier is her name. But she, based on they lied and said she tested positive for the virus, and so they had to keep her in quarantine for 14 days, right? By herself in a room, right? With cameras in the ceiling. People can come in and out when they want. Okay. She puts out a video talking about everything that's happened to her. Then all of a sudden, her Instagram and everything shuts down. And she says, I'm okay. Don't bother me. Now, what person is pleading for help and then the next minute, I'm okay, don't bother me? It's too much to deal with. Not no 22-year-old. Okay, and she's an airline stewardess. Okay, so she's not like a person that she's a professional person, has a career and everything. So it's not like just somebody just random. Okay, I'm saying this to say this: they want you to focus on hair rather than kidnapping. Okay, the very thing that's really going on right now, and the thing that has actually shut everything down when this stuff first kicked off, was based on that. Was based on kidnapping, pedophilia, and all these type of things. Okay, so they don't want that to be viral. They want you to focus on this person putting glue in her hair and make that viral, so you don't see what's really going on behind the scenes. Okay, this stuff is real. Okay, and it takes me back to this movie. I never did a video on this. It takes me back to this movie called Antebellum. Interesting, because when I was thinking of this girl, and I was asking my spirit, because some people say, well, it's a lie, nothing is wrong, it's made up. So you got all these different you have all these different stories, okay? But what it is this. Let's say she was lying. Let's say this girl was lying, right? And let's say she's made this up for clout and all these type of things, right? What about all the missing children worldwide that is constantly taking place? What about all these children? You're talking like hundreds of thousands of children per year, maybe millions worldwide. I'm sure millions worldwide. What about them? Okay? So you can't tell me that none of this is. Let's say she made up the story. All of a sudden she just disappears. Her social media shut down. All of a sudden she's pleading for help, and all of a sudden that stuff shuts down, right? And let's say she made it up for clout. But what about everybody? What about the other millions then? And I'm talking about since I was a child, children on lunch, on milk cartons and all this kind of stuff missing. Nobody knows. When I went to the Redwoods, that's all I seen was pictures up there. And I'm like, wow, this place right here, I could see that. Okay? So it's more going on than what we think. And that actually is the currency that runs this evil society. Okay? That's the currency, is lives. Okay? Takes me back to this movie called Antebellum. It's a lot going on. Since I've been talking about this, a lot going on around here now. It takes me back to this movie called Antebellum. Now, in this movie, Antebellum, what's her name? Janelle Monae is a successful author who writes books about empowering women to take back your power. Okay? There's these people that are hit hunters, that they seek people out that are in certain positions and they put them back into slavery. Okay? And what they disguise as what's that called? What is that? Oh, reenactment of the Civil War and different things that happened in the past. They disguise it as that, but in reality, it's actually people in slavery. Okay, with that banner over top of it. Okay, this is what the movie's about. Okay, and this movie's about, if you don't deal with your past, it will haunt you. So basically, they were saying the past is not even the past. Okay, and she was talking about, it's a lot of stuff they talk about in the movie about your dreams of the subconscious mind, unconscious mind. If you don't deal with them, wreaks havoc in your life. I mean, it's a lot of deep messages that they're giving in this movie, Antebellum. But basically, in this movie, she's having dreams about being a slave. And not only that, but it was a scene where she grabbed her, where in her dream, the guy branded her on her kidney area, which is fear. He branded his logo on her kidney area. Okay? This is dealing with past lifetimes. A lot of times people in this life, they don't know why they have a heart murmur, or they have a limp, or they have certain things going on in their life. They may have problems with their kidneys, they may have problems with their liver from birth, because this is in the DNA and it transfers. It never stops until you deal with it. This is what they call about generational curses, as far as poverty, far as drug abuse, alcoholism, all types of things based on the past. If you don't deal with them, they haunt you in the next life. Okay, so in this, she had a dream about all these things happening, but it's like she was dreaming of what happened in the past. They knew who she was, so what they would do is send out these headhunters to target her. They would send out these headhunters to target her, to capture her, to put her back in slavery. Okay? And these headhunters will be in certain locations, like in the movie they show you them in these hotels. Okay? They're in these hotels and they're targeting certain people of power. It was doctors there. It was lawyers there. These people were in slavery today that knew they was in slavery, but they were put under mind control, and not only that, but they was beaten into submission. But it was under the banner of reenacting the war, the Civil War. Okay, and they said Virginia and what they said, South Carolina they was talking about. So basically, a lot of stuff happened. She freed herself. I don't want to talk about the whole movie. She freed herself. She realized what was going on, right? And the kicker to the whole movie was, people may say, well, slavery existed a long time ago, right? There's people in slavery in Africa today. There's people in slavery in all in America today. And this is what they were showing you in the movie, Antebellum. Okay? They were showing you that, and in the end, what tripped me out was, in the end, it said available. The sign that said Antebellum, which means before the war. Okay? They said available with major credit cards and Apple Pay. Now, if this is something that happened so long ago, why would they put that on the sign? You get what I'm saying? And she used a cell phone to connect and call the people to try to get help so they can rescue her. So they're telling you this stuff is happening now. And all the people in the restaurant, all the people in her motel was a part of it. So it's very interesting the times that we're in, because everybody's showing you who they are. Nobody can hide. In this movie, Antebellum, they're showing you that the past is never the past. It's always the present if you don't deal with it. If you don't overcome that, if you don't stop being in those predicaments that brought you pain and torture, it will carry to the next life. Okay? So I just wanted to I can go on and on and on. I mean, it's because I've experienced personal things from my past life that I know this stuff is still happening right now. And when I was thinking about her, I had a vision, and it showed me like it reminded you of something back in like the around the Civil War, around that time, maybe the 30s or something like that. But it was that old feeling of like submission and servitude, not in a positive way, but against your will. You see what I'm saying? It was like showing me like old butlers and maids, and this stuff is happening, man. And I'm telling you, like I can tell you I'll tell you another time, but my own personal experience, okay, where people are watching you and they have their eye on you and have their plans for you, but this is where your spirituality has to kick in and know that you have to get out. You don't belong certain places. You shouldn't go certain places. Okay? Your spirit will always guide you in the right direction, okay, when you're not meant to be at a certain place. I don't care what you do. If you ask for the higher order of the Creator, Ma'at, the balance, universal balance, it won't even allow you to go to these places because it knows the danger that's ahead of you. So, okay, fam, I just wanted to talk about this real quick because it had some visions this morning, and I'm saying that go deeper within yourself at this time. Know who you are so you create a natural force field and protection. Okay? The highest protection is love. And the love of loving yourself is first. The love of the Creator and the love of yourself. When you love yourself, you love the Creator. Therefore, it's a natural shield that you shield around yourself with love. All right, family. Love y'all. Love and light. And check out this movie, Antebellum, if you ain't seen it yet, and you'll understand what I'm saying. There's no coincidences, okay? There's no coincidences that this happened, and the same type of things was going on, and this girl told her story on IG. Same type of energy that I feel around this Antebellum and this real life situation that's taking place. All right, family. Love y'all. Love and light. Peace.